Dodger Center so far. Toronto had 5 homers in the first game. The Tigers, a little bit of a collage of his 500th career homer that he hit in this ballpark. A couple in each of the first 2 games of this series, and now is tied for the team lead in RBI. Series is underway with a first pitch strike. In the dirt, 1-1.
And Shep, I know it's just a small sample size, but I've been
in the show, manning that position for Toronto tonight. First start in the series, and Alejandro Kirk is at bat as a Tiger. Tracks it well. It's low, 1-0.
a little jolt.
Inside 2-0. A.J. Hinch was saying, yeah, you got to find way. Now 2-1.
Also,
tapped foul.
He said coming up through the minor leagues, you're hitting 3
injury. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, 3-2. Day of December. Draws a walk. He is aboard.
So really
takes it wide, 1-0.
And really, when I start to look at the
swing and a miss,
really relies on changing speed.
And Green fouls it away. If Detroit, Green strikes out, 2 away. Fouls the first pitch away. Yeah, that 2-run homer was his first over the wall, but robbed by Kevin Kiermaier. And all of them on fastballs.
So he made that outside fastball a middle pitch to him. Middle to him.
A couple of strikeouts in the inning for Bassett and the Tigers. Either the Blue Jays batting order. Spencer Turnbull starts George Springer off with a strike. They get 0-2. Swung on and missed. Good start for Spencer Turnbull in this series. The one hit, a home run, 1 of 5 Toronto hit.
Down.
Swung on and missed with a slider. One-two fouled. For 1-2. Rides high, 2-2. Carpenter was there to play. Zach McKinstry with his first game in this series. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Takes the first pitch low and away, 1-0.
And Shep has been very noticeable, better in right and left.
Foul tipped into the glove of Rogers. A.J. Hinch.
Heck of a job.
At that time, A.J. Hinch was also mentioning Matt Vierling. Down the right field line, foul. It's a big Cabrera. On a giveaway to Cabrera with a nice ceremony before the game. There he goes. It's fouled away. There goes Bichette again. And a walk to Guerrero.
First strike.
Breaks his bat. An infield fly rule. McKinstry puts it. Takes it on the inside rail, 0-1. Swung on and missed. Couldn't find the sinker at 95. Good miss on Turnbull's part. The 1-2. Measuring it.
Huge speed differential to where you have to cover that now ball and that slider.
So you're saying when you think right center to right center, it's not necessarily
front shoulders closed. I can stay square, and what it'll do is it puts me in a position.
Laid off, and it's 2-2. You saw the numbers for inside. It's a full count tonight. Strike 3 called. 3 straight. Takes it inside, and it's 1-0. Caught the inside edge, and it's 1-1. Reaches out, going back, leaps, and it's first extra base hit of the season. Quality at bats in these types of situations. Situational hitting.
Since you can handle it. And you really want to hit the ball where it's pitched. And a curveball.
It's 2-1 to him.
past it.
But dude, Marshall backing up. Baez, I don't know where he's going.
Best, you can't afford to make. Baez puts his head down right away.
Couple of outs on the base paths last night. Toronto was able to
develop to get better. Have to be better in those situations. Has to do the little things.
Fouls it back.
To handle, to drive that ball to the outfield. Those are all small things, but play a
2-2 to Merrifield. Popped up, foul ground. Torkelson gets it. Strikeout number 2 for Spencer Turnbull. Down to Johnny Kane. Johnny?
That one's on me.
Yeah, he owned up to it like you said. And he said, my bad. And we'll work on it to make sure we don't do it again. A.J. Hinch said, look, he's a year ago. So some history there. Although McKinstry would tell me outside 1-1 to Zach McKinstry and his foul back. Bassett broke his bat and it's fouled away. Another 1-2. Foul back.
Really like the way.
Good take. It's 2-2. Way outside, 3-2. To left, carrying all the way to the base of the wall. And McKinstry was close. Rogers punches one, charging hard, diving. That'll drop in for a hit. Here's Nick Maton. Field back near the wall. He's got to play it on third. Maton dives head first. Who walked. Back in the first. Takes strike 1.
Now he's got to run at third base, less than 2 outs. Situational hit at third base.
Fouled it away. The 1-2 fouled away. You like that swing?
And that's the right swing.
Show drifting over. This should do the job. Ron Nevin has himself a
simply barrel that baseball up and hit it to the outfield.
His first time out. Sends it. He's got it. Tigers.
Chip, kudos to A.J. Hinch because of the game.
And that will drop. Look, A.J. Hinch. Look, it's early. We know that.
His head wasn't in the game. A.J. Hinch had to make the
tell you what you're doing wrong and why you got to be made an example of.
High play, Chip. There was no explanation. Just you can get.
Springer fouls it back. First. Might have had Biggio leaning just a little bit.